Hello!
Hey guys.
Welcome to the Nerdy 30s commentary special.
Yeah, we've decided we're probably going to be doing many of these. Some of them behind a paywall, some of them maybe not.
Yeah, this one maybe behind a paywall.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Maybe, I don't know. It just depends how we feel.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching one of our favorites.
Erin kept going on about how much synchronicity this has been in her life.
Yeah,
so
I can't
far.
handle it. I can't handle how much this sucker has just like intruded into my life. And the thing was, is I didn't think about this movie for a really long time, and I actually thought it was overrated. And then it hit this year, and I started getting obsessed with it. Even though I watched it and I loved it as a kid, I grew tired of it. Now I'm just obsessed. So it comes back around.
This was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah.
But I never had like the movie, so I didn't watch it very much because I don't know. We had the Dark Crystal because my grandpa was obsessed with the Dark Crystal, but I really liked Labyrinth. And then I had like a Labyrinth poster in high school, very briefly, and then my cat like ripped it in half.
Rude.
It was so good. It was an expensive poster from Suncoast Video.
Oh gosh, Suncoast was so expensive.
Yeah, it was
I
like
bought all my Monkeys VHSs there.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of posters. They were like $20 a piece.
Yeah. Dang.
Ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. So that place was so expensive, but it was like the only place that we had. It had so much stuff.
Oh, so nostalgic.
I loved it. Even if it was expensive.
So I got all my Buffy action figures.
I have a couple of Buffy action figures from there as well. Oh man. I also bought some from a convention not that long ago. But anyway, back to this. But we're going to be watching The Labyrinth and doing some commentary on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys would like to watch along with us as we watch some bouncing packages, please join in. Because, you got to dance magic.
Dance magic. Baby maker dancing.
I actually found out recently. Oh, wait. I'll wait until that part comes on. But anyway, continue.
Yeah.
We're going to watch this show in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hit play. We have the horsey horse coming on screen.
Here's the horse running. So majestic. Oh, F, it's a Pegasus.
It is.
I didn't see that coming.
TriStar Pictures.
Put my phone on mute because I just realized.
Because that bitch is going to go off and she's going to be like, take your medicine, bitch.
And I'll be like, I already did. Thank you.
Bitch.
Yeah. Here comes this was one of, I think this was one of the first CGI that they did.
Yeah, it's really good,
It
actually.
is really good. I mean, this is like an 80s movie, so that's
Yeah, it was 1986.
my birth year.
Movies like well into the 90s still had crappy CGI.
Exactly. Like, that looks like a legit owl.
I mean,
no,
but
it
like
doesn't.
it does look like a decent like I would say it looks PlayStation 2 quality.
Yes, I agree.
Which is pretty big for the 80s.
For the 80s, definitely. And that bubble. Go on, honey, fly. That's David Bowie. This show messed me up because I thought Labyrinth was spelled like that.
Yeah.
Is it spelled like that forever?
What?
Is it always spelled like that?
What?
Labyrinth with a Y?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I spelled it like that on a spelling test one time and I got it wrong. Frank Oz. He was just here in Indiana.
Go to a show.
I didn't get to.
Oh.
I didn't get to. Mitch got sick. What was that? It's a ghost. Conceptual design by Brian Froud. 'Cause it hurts like hell. David Bowie. David Bowie did all the music for this show. George Gibbs. Is that one of the
Gibbs Brothers.
Is the Gibbs Brothers? Stay alive! Stay alive! Who medallions? The Bear Gibbs talk show. Talk about chicks. This is a really long
Eric
opener.
Rattray. George Lucas.
The reason it's so good is because he didn't direct it. Jim Henson.
He was like, can we put in a puppet that's, he's like a frog, but he has braids.
Yeah.
And he speaks with a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, George, no.
You suck, George. When I was little, my sister wanted to be this girl. And now I want to be this girl. I am my sister from her childhood.
Kristen?
Cindy.
Cindy?
How baby little Jennifer is.
I know.
How did her eyebrows get bigger?
What do you mean?
Her eyebrows got bigger.
Like in this movie?
No. Now, in real life.
I feel like her eyebrows are smaller.
You think so?
Her face grew into her eyebrows.
I always thought it was the opposite. I always forget that line.
You have no power over me. Isn't that how she defeats him?
Yes.
We've talked about this on the podcast before because like that's also how Nancy defeats Freddy Krueger.
Right.
Like literally, I think she even says that.
Yeah. It's such a feminine story of like old, like, because she's supposed to stay home and take care of the baby. And then this like older male wants to seduce her by taking away the baby so she doesn't have to take care of the baby anymore.
The baby.
The baby. How many of the owls are mutants? How many of the owls are David Bowie?
Baby.
That sounded stupid.
Oh, where's Catherine when you need her?
She's in the house. She treats me like a wicked stepmother. I've seen this a lot. Oh, God.
Yeah.
'Cause it hurts like hell. That's the part I always sing. I can listen, like the rest of it I do not sing with.
Oh, it's not fair. Oh, that dog.
I always love the dog, little Merlin. You see the dog later.
Dog reminds me of the dog from Peter Pan.
Yeah, Nana.
God, I love 80s fashion.
I do too.
I
miss it.
If we could just have tacky 80s fashion, but like with the internet and stuff still around.
Yes.
That'd be like perfect for me.
It makes me really happy. Tacky 70s makes me happy too because of all the fringe.
Yeah. I mean, really any type of retro fashion that is not like 2000s emo /
Oh, I still even like that.
Oh God, I can't.
I still do. I wear combat boots now because I found them and they're men's combat boots. I remember it makes me so happy.
I was just on Facebook earlier today and there was like a post. It was like, let's remember the early 2000s is a dark time for fashion. And it was just like skirts over bootcut jeans and Ugg boots.
I still love it.
And a scarf, but with a t-shirt or a tank top.
I still loved it though. I did. Dangerous and told. I like that all of the toys in her room.
That's my favorite thing.
Are actually the characters.
Like how like the things that she likes influences the Wonderland she goes to.
Exactly.
Because I've always had kind of like ideas for that too. Like what if I got stuck in my sketchbook and like the world is just made up of like weird monsters in my book?
Yeah.
You know?
I always think this part is weird how she reacts. You really wanted to talk to me. Her reaction here. Like, I'm like, are you upset because he wanted to talk to you? Or are you upset because he didn't, he barely talked to you?
She is a theater kid.
Yeah.
She's just throwing herself around the room. You remember those days.
I completely remember. Oh. Yeah. I don't think this is a story. I don't think this is made up.
You know that she was was up against Winona Ryder for a lot of roles.
Yes.
In the 80s.
Yeah.
Like she almost got the lead role in Heathers over Winona.
Interesting. Oh.
It's my favorite goblin with the
That's
one tooth.
mine too. That goblin actually looks like on The Princess Bride, the guy that's like pulling the soul out of Wesley. The one that talks like this until he clears his throat. Doesn't he? Can I say something? Why does this guy want to collect babies and turn them into goblins?
I mean, what else are you going to do? Some people collect old coins.
Mitch told me that he's like, he wanted to start an army. I was like, well, for what? There's no one else around.
I don't know. Maybe one day he's just like, I'm going to break into that real world. And all these goblins are going to eat people. And they're going to have to bow down to me and look at my crotch.
Do you think that's why he doesn't wear underwear in this? So that the goblins know that he's the big winky? David Bowie did not wear underwear, by the way. He made sure everyone knew. Look how dramatic.
She's a theater kid.
She's a total theater kid.
It's like, I'm totally going to get the lead in the Shakespeare play.
My sister's going to be like, you're the best.
I will be Lady Macbeth.
She could have... That baby is actually... I think that's one of the writer's babies. And he never acted in anything else ever again. And I was thinking about this when I watched it the other day. I was like, how traumatizing do you think this movie would have been for this little kid with all these scary little goblins?
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember that old... It's like an old scary nursery rhyme. They used to tell us it in like elementary school. And it's like the ghoulies will get you or something.
Yes. I do remember this. I don't remember.
It's like you're supposed to be like good, or the ghoulies will get you.
Yeah, it was just another thing to control kids. Don't be unique. You better make sure that you're a good kid. Now we have the police. Uh-oh, what happened here?
Ghoulies got him.
Toby? Nope, Toby's dead. You're a bad big sister. You were supposed to take care of the baby like a woman should. Right, Travis?
Yeah.
That is complete sarcasm if anyone is listening to this.
Like how they are playing it like just a straight horror movie.
Yep.
Like that's kind of terrifying.
It is terrifying. I'm going to be very apologetic to everyone before this happens. But when David Bowie comes into the screen, I'm going to be like, ugh.
Penis.
No, it's the eyebrows, man. Him and that guy on the Lord of the Rings look alike.
Are you talking about
the Elven King?
Yeah. What's
the
his
Elven
face?
King looks like the Goblin King.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's basically Tu Wong Fu, but in Australia.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we should watch it.
I would love to watch that.
I mean, he's the lead. He's a drag queen in it.
Who David Bowie is?
No, the guy from Lord of the Rings that you think looks
the
like
Elven King.
I forget his name, but he's also in the Matrix movies. Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
God, I love owls so much.
I do too. They're cool. They can turn their head all the way around. Oh gosh. There he is. Oh my. No. Oh. Look at that stinking smirk.
You teach me to do your mascara.
So it's kind of creepy that this old guy's all like, I want to bang this little girl. Also hot. If it wasn't David Bowie.
It's so weird, like, how viewpoints have, like, changed so drastically over the last 20, 30 years. Because, like, back then, everyone was like, oh, she's 16. She's a woman. But now she's like,
an old man.
She's a child. Get away from her, crazy man.
Yeah. Well, it's because, like, ladies are always put into that sex role, you know?
Society's just weird.
Society is weird.
It's always evolving. Not that I'm saying that you should bang 16-year-olds.
No, I completely know what you're saying.
But yeah.
I completely know. For those who don't know, David Bowie has a genetic mutation that gave him 2 different eye colors.
Does he have 2 eyes?
Yeah.
It's called heterochromia.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love it.
Yep. He's got 1 green and 1 brown, I believe.
The lead actor on the Shadowhunters TV show has it. And he's super hot.
It's a great thing.
I love it.
See, look at his eyes. 1's green and 1's brown. Or 1's blue and 1 brown. I can't tell. I never knew that. Really? Well,
I never really paid that as much attention to his eyes. Because, like, you know, he's got, like, such a presence that I don't think I ever noticed his eyes.
I always stare at his eyeballs. Eyeballs are so important to me.
But, like, that's weird because, like, I usually notice that.
Yeah. You probably can't tell because he's so done up. And you're paying attention to everything else. Mm. Perv. I'm a perv for David Bowie.
I mean, I get it.
It wasn't until recently, like, I always felt weird with my style. Like, I never felt like I was dressing like myself until I got obsessed again with the Labyrinth. And then I started watching David Bowie live shows. And I was like, that's what I like. That's the outfits I like. I like those masculine, like, 1800s looks. And so I went out and I bought a bunch of boy clothes.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, boy clothes.
Well, I mean, like, just like androgynous, like, I forgot any piece here. Like androgynous Victorian wear.
Yes, it's so hot. There's this part of me that's like, why wasn't I around then so that I could see all this androgyny hotness?
So I could just be in 12th Night.
Yes.
Because that's the whole play. It's just the girl dresses as a boy.
Yeah.
And accidentally gets mistaken as boy by the girl.
Yeah. She's like, I don't think you know what you're getting into.
I don't know.
And she's like, I don't care. Hoggle.
This happens in this new movie, that Will Smith movie that just came out like last year.
Is that the one with the blue guy?
Yeah, it's called Bright, and it's like a modern day fantasy where like orcs and elves and everything like live in society with us.
Interesting.
Like he's a cop and he has an orc partner,
Is it
but
good?
he's a racist against the orcs.
What?
Apparently it's not great, but like
it sounds like a cool
but there's
concept.
a scene because like apparently Will Smith is just racist against fantasy people. So like there's a scene at the beginning where he's literally going around his yard murdering fairies.
What?
Because they're in his yard because like he's treating them like they're like birds, but they're like clearly like little people.
Oh, what's like Hoggle?
Yeah.
Hoggle's murdering. She doesn't have another choice, Hoggle.
Afraid I have to, Hoggle.
Where's the volume? I'm afraid if I touch the wrong thing, it's gonna go kaputskis. There we go.
Ha! ASMR.
That was my tea.
Oh yeah, this reminds me that Katy Perry video took a lot from this movie.
Which one?
I need to look it up.
Hoggle's played by a little woman.
A little woman.
Mm-hmm.
Not unconditionally. Let me look it up. Wide Awake. The Wide Awake.
Wide Awake?
Yeah, because like in the video, she looks kind of like Sarah and she's going through a labyrinth.
Huh. Fun little tidbit here. They only made a small section of this.
I mean, yeah,
they
you
just
could tell.
had her run back and forth.
Because like it looks kind of like mirror stuff at the end.
At the ending, it's actually the paintings, like backdrops.
Ooh, I like those.
I do too. I want to touch them.
Multi eyes.
It's moss eyes. I just want to touch them. Like they look like they'd be soft.
I would squeeze them too hard and they would pop and they'd be like, ah!
Oops. She goes. I love how they made everything sparkle.
Oh, God.
It's just just a little tidbit.
Those little eyes remind me of, have you ever seen Flight of the Navigator?
Yes.
Is another Jim Henson movie.
Yes, it is.
And like he gets on the spaceship with all the little alien aquariums and stuff in it. Like there's the little eye thing.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I think that movie's so good. And the little characters were so cute.
I loved it.
Hello. Or maybe it's not. Oh, it doesn't. My bad. You are. Run! Run, Sarah! Turn back, Sarah.
This funky music.
That's right. But just those little details that they did, just to change. I mean, it's all the same set, but I guess with each take, they like changed it. Like the scene changers, the set designers like adjusted things so it looked different.
Oh, you can tell she's at the edge with the painting.
Yep. Hello. Oh, there's eyeballs below her. Did you see that? Did you just say hello? Oh, I love this little guy.
Reminds me of
Fry?
No. Have you ever seen Mr. Salad Fingers?
Yes.
His voice is a little bit like that.
Rusty spoons.
Oh, those little eyes are like, look at me.
You're like, hi.
I just want this little worm to break out into the worst poison latte.
You know who he actually looks like? Helena Bonham Carter.
He does, which is why he should.
That's why he should.
But the voice sounds like Angela Lansbury, so he's
Yes.
just the best of all of them. Mrs.
The
Lovett.
best of both worlds. That's like an Alice in Wonderland reference, by the way, because she meets a little wise worm. Don't go that way. She had kept going that way. She would have gone straight to that castle. I like that he thought he was helping, but he wasn't.
Because he's scared of the goblin.
He does not like him.
It's like she's going to get murdered by that penis.
You call him a sadist?
No, I said by that penis.
Oh, you said by that sadist. And then I was like,
I guess.
when you said it, it sounded weird. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. See, look how traumatized this kid is.
It's totally me fighting over some sausage. Yes.
So, so you see that kid and see how the kid's like staring. So the kid would not stop crying because he was terrified, of course. So they would have like people on set that were just there to try and calm him down.
Mm-hmm.
And that piece of bread that he has, they gave him that because it would calm him. You remind me of the babe with the power of ooh.
Erin's just gonna sing for this whole portion.
Remind me of the babe. Ooh. Quiet.
Oh.
Well. There's his penis. I saw my baby. Yeah. Crying hard as babe could cry.
I don't remember the words.
What did I do? Baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew. Oh yeah. What? I always love this shot.
Magic spell to use.
Slime or snails.
Puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning. And baby says, one of my sister's friends, anytime they watch this, he goes, jump, penis, jump. There it is. There it is. Jump, magic, jump. This was one of those scenes where I was like, well.
I mean, they did just say, put that magic junk on me.
No, they didn't. It says, slap that baby, make him free.
Well, they said, put that magic junk on me, slap that baby, make him free.
Is that what he says? Crazy.
They want that magic junk.
Crazy.
Because they can see it.
Is he a pedophile? Is he stealing these kids and then doing awful things to them to where they're ugly outside and inside?
Oh, no.
Oh, this is a bad metaphor. Jim Henson, what have you done to my childhood?
Just
Someone's
ruining.
been changing my marks.
You're ruining good lipstick.
I always got so mad at her. There's something about that makes me like sensory feel bad. Does it make you feel bad too?
Yeah, well, I mean, because lipstick's such a weird texture anyway.
It is. Oh, my baby, crying hard as babe could try. I want to wear this outfit. Did I do? I'm gonna be him for Halloween. Could have gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to my
Oh, snails.
puppy dog tails. Thunder all. I like that he's Russian. It's like I'm terrified. I like how they make them look like they're jumping, but it's almost like they're flying, like chickens. Jump, magic, jump. Jump, magic, jump. Make him pee. Dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, dance. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's a doll.
that's dangerous.
That's a doll. Now that's a baby. Mm-hmm. That's a doll.
That is very much done. Did you see how the head flopped?
If he did that to a real baby, oh man,
dead.
that baby would have like shaken
That
head syndrome
baby.
or something. The baby.
The baby.
Mm.
You know that's like pretentious, like $80 makeup she got like at Dillard's or something.
She's a drama kid.
I saved up all my allowance and I got this expensive lipstick.
So that it'll stay on my face for weeks. I said this earlier. So are they connected by their butts? But I mean, his foot's up there. So are they just like sitting on one another?
They're having intercourse behind the shield. It's their modesty shield. They're just really talented, like acrobatic.
What is that thing that Sting does?
The what?
Sting. Oh, they had these doors. They had these puppets at that Jim Henson exhibit that I went to. And I walked up to it and I had like this weird reaction. It was emotional.
So emotional.
It was. You know who she should have asked? She should have asked the dudes on the bottom. Because the ones on the top is the only ones that tell the truth or lie. They never said anything about the bottom guys. Why didn't she ask them?
I don't know.
Yes. No.
Confused.
No.
I'd be the same. I'd be like, yes, I can only tell the truth. Sure. Yeah, that's right.
She should have talked to the guys on the bottom. I don't think she chose right. And then this part, she should have told them to go back up so she could have chosen the other door.
Stop it.
We're helping hands.
I never understood why they had to do that. 'Cause it feels like they're not talking with their hands.
No.
Like a telepathic thing.
Maybe it's so she feels more comfortable. I feel like being Jennifer in this instance would have been very uncomfortable.
I feel like this scene has a lot of porny fan fiction.
Yes. It's very
it's very like anime tentacle porn. Yeah.
I'm glad you went there too. It was wrong.
Well, funny thing, I have seen a scene kind of like this in a thing, like a porny, like gay thing. But it was like a little cave of butts.
What?
Yeah. And they're like, you have to put your penis in it to pass.
Did you have to put in all of them?
Not all of them, just a couple.
Oh, okay. What about the ones who didn't get it? That's sad.
Well, like, also penises sprouted out of the other side of the wall. So that they could also, so they could mutually benefit.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. So multiple penises would show up when he did it.
Yeah.
Got it. That actually makes it better. That does. That makes it better. Hoggle.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this podcast?"
Everything. If you watch this movie close enough, there's a lot of sexual undertones because it's a woman coming of age. So,
actually, there's a comic book that's kind of. It's not about this. It's real weird. Like it's a porny comic, but like it's like a high end, like pretentious, like watercolor painting porny comic. It's called Lost Girls, and it's
I've seen that at the store.
Yeah, it's about Alice from Alice in Wonderland, Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, and Wendy from Peter Pan, and like they all like kind of meet together, and like they tell each other like how their story really went. Like, oh, just the Wonderlands. That's what I tell my friends. Really, I got gangbanged by a bunch of homeless guys.
What?
Yeah, so basically, so like, yeah, like that's how Wendy's like, oh, I never went to Neverland. I just made that story up to hide the fact that I just had sex with a bunch of homeless men.
Oh my gosh. What about Atlas? She do a bunch of drugs?
She's a bunch of drugs
That's
and
what
had
I
a bunch of
figured.
sex with older men.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then Dorothy just had sex with all the farm hands.
I actually, when I was younger, I always thought that her and the Scarecrow did it.
Yeah.
I
So,
always thought. But she liked the Scarecrow the
Yeah.
best out of all of them.
but that's what that comic is about. You're not missing anything by reading it because for porn, it's super boring.
I mean, it's probably just like her being like, oh.
It is. It's like old timey looking paintings of like sexual stuff, but like it's written to be like this high end like British like novel.
Yeah,
and it's just kind of it's a slog to get through. Even the porny parts are just kind of like
Yeah. So it's just a blathering old British person.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm so sexual.
Look at all the sex I've had. It's so good.
Look, he's gonna make a door. Wrong side.
Yeah.
I like that. That looks like my closets.
I feel like we all have the closet like that.
It's like, oh, someone's coming over. Shove everything in there. Hurry, 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 hurry. This is not the way.
Are these all Olmec's brothers? Are these all Olmec's brothers from Legends of the Hidden Temple?
It must be. It must be.
He got out of his hometown to host a game show.
He got out of his hometown, took a trip in Egypt, and then got his game show. Like the little details. Look at that sand coming down. I like that they're made of foam. The lead! Uh-oh. This is my favorite line. Nothing. 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 Tra-la-la!
Penis was really in style there.
Oh, I missed it. I was too busy. Hoggle.
The Hogwarts?
Yep. JK.
JK Rowling is tweeting right now.
She was like, she went to Hogwarts.
Labyrinth is where Hogwarts lives.
The Goblin King is actually Dumbledore Young.
The Goblin King had a torrid affair with Dumbledore.
I could see it. You can get his necklace online, and I really want it. Oh, there's a close-up of it.
He just like shoved his face into it.
I wonder how the little lady that did that character felt.
She's like, hee hee. Giggity.
Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Those gloves. Oh, no. The cleaners! It's amazing how much of this movie I remember from just being a little kid and watching it OCD-like.
This is terrifying.
Yeah.
And you think that, like, Goblin King kind of has a thing for her. Like, oh, it's a piece of cake. Well, here, be mercilessly mangled by this machine.
It's because this is how he shows love.
By brutally murdering them.
He is an abusive guy. He wants power over this little girl. And look, this is the best part. Da, da, da. It totally takes away the scariness of it. And I bet Jim Henson was like, this is terrifying. Let's show the back.
Yes.
So it breaks the tension. What other choice do you got? Would you believe Hoggle?
You know me, I'd probably be like fawning over them. Be like, I'll be your queen.
You'd be like, okay. Yes. You keep the baby.
As long as you can keep me.
At the end of the movie, I would have made him an offer. Different than what he offered me.
Bog of Eternal Stench. I always mention the Bog of Eternal Stench every time something's just really smelly.
It's so funny how this like movie makes you think of it like years and years after you've watched it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You little bitch.
This is my property.
I have your sack, you little bitch.
My personal property. Oh, that's what he says. The first realization of becoming a woman.
That is sketchy.
What?
That is sketchy. From the Dark Crystal.
Oh. I couldn't tell what you were saying, and then it dawned on me. This guy always scared me. I never liked this guy. When I was a kid, I would fall asleep when he came on the screen, and then when he left, I would wake back up.
Yeah.
Quite indubitably. Little thing on his head reminds me of Bernie.
I'm going to go pee. So I'm not going to stop the movie. Just
Do it.
say something interesting.
Do it, I'll talk.
And then, part of the adventure is getting up
Good luck!
and not dying.
Hold this.
Oh, Fry is right there.
Oh, goodness. You just have an obstacle course. There you go.
Okay.
Don't you dare. Are Spanish-speaking people in this area? Interesting. Now he sounds German. Because you are. Oh, here comes Ludo. Ludo's my favorite.
I have returned.
Welcome!
I just want everyone to have an authentic movie-going experience with me.
People have to pee.
Because if you go to the movies with me, I will do this at least 3 times. So if anybody wants to go see that long-ass Avengers movie with me at the theaters,
Get ready for him to leave.
I'm going to pee at least 3 times.
We should go see it.
I'm not going to follow your arbitrary rules about bathroom breaks.
You have to go before.
I'll pee on your face.
Don't do that.
Some people will like it.
No, don't bite. Like those guys that eat them. Don't bite Ludo.
He's so cute.
Oh, be nice. Ludo reminds me of my kitty cat Fry.
Oh, he does.
Because he's big and furry, and he's a gentle giant, And some people might think he was scary. And also, Fry can control rocks with his voice.
Can you, Fry?
He's like,
I mean, maybe that's why he's always screaming, because he's trying to call
but
the
we're
rock.
inside and there's no rocks. That would be interesting. I remember I always got so mad at these characters because they were just attacking this poor little guy.
Yeah. Oh, no! Ah! Also, like, what are those things on their sticks? Those are, like, victims, too. They got sticks shoved up them.
No,
on
they're
them.
holding on to it.
I mean, they're still being used as, like, tools. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not something they want to do.
That's such a Jim Henson thing. Showing little things, like, scattering around and then just leaving. Oh. Sarah. Oh, look how pretty.
He kind of looks like my sister's dog.
Yeah, he does look like a French bulldog. Look
She's
how
got a little
pretty.
Pekingese, and like he
it's
has,
a Pekingese?
Yeah, and he has a big underbite, like a lopsided underbite.
That's why I thought he was a French bulldog. Because he's got that underbite.
Yeah.
I knew he was fuzzy. I thought he was like a mix.
No, he's a Pekingese.
Little
Little Pekingese dog.
Oh,
You should be sorry. Look how sweet he is.
Why? Oh, friend.
Aww. Look how cute.
Friend. I'm kissing your cat.
That's fine. Bernie, we already established earlier that you had a dream about me.
Where you were like aggressive, like Stacy Nightmare. You're like,
Well, now you're being aggressive by kissing my cat, Bernie.
he's sitting on the couch. And he's like just wanting attention.
It's because he's a little sweet kitty. My sweet boy.
She'll never get through the labyrinth.
Ludo is a troll. He's like a... I don't remember what kind of troll he is. I was trying to look for it. I think he's a night troll?
He talks like Miss Vanjie.
Vanjie. These guys are so reminiscent of the hecklers on The Muppet Show.
Yeah, what are their names? They have names. I just forget them.
Old man.
Number one and
One
two.
and two. Can't hear you. Your butt? They also remind me of the Three Stooges.
There's only two of them.
It's okay. The Two Stooges. And the door shall open. Oh,
So
look at that
cute.
cute puppy. He's such a big puppy troll. How does the bear community feel about Ludo?
I'm sure there's furry bear porn of him
That's what
somewhere.
I was wondering.
As long as they're like large and fuzzy,
They're like, yes,
they're
please.
like, yes, I'm gonna draw a penis on him.
Why does he need oxygen?
I don't know. Doesn't brass need oxygen?
But I mean, like,
But like the rust, I don't know.
wouldn't he rust? I have so many questions. Are they at the Bog of Eternal Stench?
I think so.
Is this the stanky land?
Me after Taco Bell.
What?
Bog of Eternal Stench. Me after Taco Bell.
Oh. I thought you said meet me at Taco Bell, and I was like, are we going to Taco Bell right now? Because I would totally go to Taco Bell right now. Flippin' love Taco Bell. He seems to be taking good care of the baby. He had the baby eating bread. He's gonna name him after himself. He helped him burp. He does not have your eyes. His eyes are blue.
The baby.
La baba. Sarah! No bad! And collapsing. There you go.
It's me.
There's nothing to be scared of, and then you're gone. It's like, oh, God.
I fell. I tripped over my own foot.
There's David Bowie's face. I thought this was really cool how it's like 4 separate pieces. It made me want to put it in my house. Where are you going?
Well, this is my penis. Because, like, it kind of zoomed in.
You know it did. They knew what the moneymaker was. You look like you're going to help her. See the crows in the background? He was totally going to help her.
Poor hoghead.
No.
She stole my sack of jewels. My family jewels. In my sack.
My sack of jewels. Woggle.
See, I always wanted one of those, like, ball things. The weighted balls.
I want one too.
But, like, I would totally smash it.
Well, you can get them to where they're actually plastic so that they won't break.
Like, I remember...
So you can practice with those until you can actually
Well, I
get the
remember,
glass
like,
ones.
when I was a kid, we went to, have you ever been to the Zimmerman Glass Factory in Gordon?
No.
There's, like, this little glass shop where they, like, do glass blow and, like, paperweights and stuff. And, like, I got one.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh,
Smushed
like,
it, didn't you?
It's like Labyrinth. No, I didn't smush it, but, like, I was tempted to, like, do, but then I was like, that wouldn't work.
You know, it's that little thing that he does with his hands. That's not David Bowie doing it.
I'm positive it's not.
It's not him. They actually had, I can't remember who it was, but he stood in behind David Bowie. And
He got to hug David Bowie and juggle.
Him he put his arms through his jacket, and David Bowie's had his arms behind him, and he would.
You know, David Bowie was like messing with him and like grabbing his job.
You know he was. Oh, this is the scene that makes me feel like a lot of consent issues are happening.
Those crazy goblins.
They're all very nude looking, and they're all trying to take away her body parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like little rapists, and I don't like them. And they're all little dudes. Because, like, they're threatening body stuff to her. You know what I mean? And, like, look how they dance. Oh, gosh.
They look like messed up, like, Cheeto mascots.
They're hot fries. That's what they are.
They're the hot fries mascot.
They're hot fries. They missed a great opportunity there. Oh, it's so scary. Ugh. Takes his eyeballs out. Ugh.
See, I was never scared by them. I just thought they were lame.
My problem is like the fear of your body being taken apart.
Yeah.
And like you're around these wild little creatures that can do it and survive, and they love it and they think it's fun, so they come after you, and they don't get that you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm just like, maybe I'd be afraid of you if you had a better song.
David Bowie wrote this song.
He gave them the song he wasn't feeling the best about.
Because he didn't like
He was
them.
like, this song, I just got to meet a deadline, okay? So, like, this song y'all can have. I'm going to get the good ones that took me a couple weeks to write.
That's probably accurate. I would guarantee it. I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of consent issues. I was okay with them until this. And they keep talking about how pretty she is, and they're all like ganging up on her. It feels like a gangbang. It doesn't happen. They're fine with taking her head off.
My head.
They're fine with losing her head, but not theirs. I don't like those guys. Those guys freak me out. How they did that, it was a green screen, and they were in green, dancing with them hooked to their bodies. No, get out of there, girl. And this is like when you get catcalled when you're at the mall.
Yeah.
Come here, honey. Show me that smile. You're prettier when you smile. What were they? Was everyone that lives here, did they all used to be babies?
Yeah, I bet.
Boggle drill stench. Oh. There's a character on, it's a game that Mitch really loves. Oh crap, what's it called? It has Mr. Saturn in it, and...
It's me after Taco Bell.
Mr. Saturn. Earthbound. There's a character in Earthbound that just farts and makes me gag the whole time. He farts and burps constantly. That looks like a butthole.
That's intentional.
I know.
This is basically Fart Lake, okay?
This is the butthole land. That's an anus. Oh, so many anuses.
Just...
Oh, Lord.
all of us after taco night.
No, I'm good with tacos. My body's so used to it by now.
I don't know. Like anything, I eat anything slightly spicy. You know, that whole like meme about white people not handling their spices. It's true. My body likes to give up and just shit everywhere, but I'm still gonna eat it.
See, my body loves spicy stuff. My
I love
body's
spicy
like, let's
stuff.
do this.
Like I love it. My body doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna eat it.
Here you.
I can't give it up.
I can't do greasy stuff. Greasy stuff makes me sick. Ludo! I think it's because I don't have a gallbladder. How did Ludo get under his butt? I mean, Hoggle get under Ludo's butt. That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he slid behind him because he was standing up, and then like when Sarah hit him,
He fell down. Okay. I see it now. Look at that anus. Ew. It vibrates.
I've had poops like that.
Is that what our anus looks like when we fart? Is that diarrhea?
This is diarrhea. This is going to be such a great commentary. Their penises and farts.
Look all the bile. It's bile. So didymus.
Why are you just hanging out in the shit swamp, puppy?
I like that there's just randomly a fox terrier just roaming around in this land of trolls and...
He was a puppy that got sucked into the world.
It could
and
be.
then he was twisted by the magic.
But I mean...
like a living creature.
His, Ambrosia, his steed is a doggy. It's Sarah's dog from earlier, Merlin.
That's basically how we handle my sister's dog. Because he's very much like that. He's just like, he's bratty and he barks all the time. So if you like confront him, he like, but like because he's so small,
Yeah.
but he's so loud.
Oh, does he do that too?
Not really.
He's not a nipper.
He doesn't nip. At least not to me. He has before. But like it's like when he knows he can get away with it, like I'm wearing long pants and he's being a brat and he just like grabs my pant leg.
And you're like, you little rude thing.
What are you trying to do? Tiny.
Think you're so tough? You can't even bite a hole in my pants. Sarah.
Just stand still. I love like British accents like that. It's like stand still.
Stand still.
There's like a random Y in places.
Yeah. Oh, he got a little brother. Why not? Ew. Can we have your permission? No.
What? No one's ever asked me.
Apparently there's a manga sequel. Is it manga or manga?
I've heard that. It's like a love story between Sarah and Jared.
Oh, that's hot.
If you want,
I need to find this.
I'll save you eventually.
Eventually?
All the poo.
Poo rocks. What I don't understand is why don't their shoes have the Bog of Eternal Stench stuck on them now? Like, I mean, they're going to be touching the liquid. How is...
He's pooping out rocks.
Seriously, why doesn't her body smell forever now? Because that's what it's supposed to do.
Just the shoes.
Just throw the shoes out.
Maybe the
Maybe if it's skin. But wouldn't Ludo smell? Because his feet are touching it.
Maybe it's like, it depends on like how much you get on you. Because like if you fall in, you'll never like stop smelling. But like if you get a little on you, it's just like it'll linger for like maybe a little bit,
and then it goes away. So maybe if you actually like take a big dive in it,
or maybe it's just like it's not literally eternal.
It's a metaphor.
It's like well, you're gonna smell for a couple days.
Yeah,
you know how people like exaggerate things like it's eternal. Well, it was just a couple days. It was unfortunate, but
but you're fine now.
Like how you have to like bathe in like tomato juice after you get skunked.
Right. I bet that's what you'd have to do. Just get some tomato juice. You'd be fine. Bathe in some Dial soap. What is it? What's the soap that they... Got distracted.
Something about soap?
Kind of soap that they use on ducks when they get oil all over them. Is it Dial?
This is just from the Dial commercial where they're like, oh, yes, we use our brand.
Because it's our soap. Why would we use anyone else's? Don't do it, Hoggle.
This is just like a role-playing game. Fantasy setting.
Yeah.
You get new party members every couple of missions.
It's like a video game. It's a role play. Oh. He just date raped, drugged her.
What I don't understand is it's the glass ball. Would they just break her teeth?
It's not a glass ball. It's actually a peach. The Goblin King is magical. Goodbye, you dwarf.
He said me too as he ran away.
Uh-huh. It's a date rape drug. He gets her high and puts her in La La Land and tries to seduce her.
Although this is like my favorite scene.
Yeah, but that's what happens. He gets her high, so she'll go to a party with him and tries to seduce her.
He has so many balls.
That's not him. They faked it well. Because he's just right underneath the right side of him. Or left side, I should say. She's out of it. And here comes all of her experiences while she's on drugs. There's a little thing from her room.
My doll in the case? Or is it me?
It's me. It's been me the whole time.
Verily.
My lady. So they see this bubble. Why don't they just pop it? But I guess Sarah has to get herself out of this situation. She needs to learn to
One day, when I'm really rich, I'll throw a masquerade ball.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I want that so bad.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to go to a masquerade ball. I'm not even kidding. Something so, like, intriguing about it. I know.
She's like, he has more makeup
on me. She's like, and I'm completely into it.
How does he do his eye makeup like that?
Teach me.
I like this dress because it reminds me of all the Barbies I used to have when I was like young. Like back when they used to do the birthday Barbies with the big tacky dresses.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
With the huge shoulder. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Are those clip-on earrings?
It's the 80s. You know it.
Totally looks like it. I'm totally into Jared's outfit. Look at that. Oh,
Yes.
I love fluffy shirts like that. Down. Falling.
Oh, God. If only I was like a drag queen with lots of money.
I know, right?
Because they just did a challenge this season. It was the ball challenge, they do every year.
Yeah.
This year's Halloween themed, and like one of the categories was like, it was called Witch Please. And so like they were doing like, well, witches, but like just magical beings.
Yeah.
I totally would do like an even draggier version of this.
That would be amazing. That would.
For my witch. Yeah.
If I was a drag king, I would dress like David Bowie right now.
Just do it anyway.
I plan to when I have a lot of money. Someone give me money. Look at those sparkles on his cheeks. Down. That mask, the one that they just showed, the white one, that one always stuck out to me. There it goes. I guess that's him. Yes. He needs to not put clues in the weird scenarios that he sent her in the bubbles that would send her back to wanting to find Toby.
But at the same time, he's built the dream world out of her room.
That's true.
So, like, she's gonna be reminded anyway.
Yeah, and also they're all built out of things that are in her head.
Yeah.
So secretly, that is what Sarah wants. He's trying to lure her with her fantasy.
Sweet things and a slip by. See, the movies are so similar at this point.
What movies?
This in Dark Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm just like, where's Agra?
Coming, don't worry.
Because she lives in like a big junk pile too, right?
Yes.
Eating peaches.
With worms in it.
Oh. Yeah, because this is practically Agra.
Yeah, it really is. What kind of creature are these? They're totally hoarders. Maybe I can find something. I'm looking up garbage creature on the Labyrinth.
It's just a picture of me.
No, the junk lady. That's what her name is.
Junk
The
lady.
junk lady.
Oh my god.
Land.
You know how we talked about doing sketch comedy?
Yeah.
We should do an episode of Hoarders Labyrinth Edition.
Yes. Yes.
Junk lady.
Junk lady. Land.
Somebody gets, because we can parody Marie Kondo.
That would be great. Does this spark joy? No. It doesn't.
I can't get rid of it.
It's mine.
It's a pile.
What if everything sparks joy? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I dreamed a dream of time and blue.
Well, apparently they don't know what she is. She's just called the junk lady.
She looks just like one of the goblins.
She does look like a goblin, but her species is unknown. I'm just gonna call her a junk goblin. Well, Hoggle's a dwarf. So, do you think she's maybe...
I don't know. Her face is built more like the goblins.
I think
like the
that's
female
true.
goblins. Like how
Maybe this is where the female goblins go. They go to the junk fields, and then the male goblins stay with Jareth.
Because there's a couple goblins in the castle that look like they're female, and they have a similar shape with their face.
That's true, but these are like older. Maybe this is what happens when they get old, is they carry all their baggage with them. Oh. Or maybe she is an old woman that her kids didn't want to take care of anymore, and she asked the Goblin King to take them. Or they did. That's really sad.
Charlie Bear.
That's really sad. So apparently the junk lady was in a David Bowie music video, Underground, wandering the dark streets in the gritty urban environment the video is set in. Interesting.
Well, what about this?
This is about how material items should matter more than your baby brother.
That's true. It's a metaphor.
It's that's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
It seems like Ludo and Sir Didymus followed the bubble. The bubble. Isn't that strange that right outside of the Goblin City is just a bunch of like junkyards?
I don't think it's strange because I think that's it's like a line of defense.
That's
Some
true.
castles have moats.
This one's got junk. Got garbage. I think that tells you a lot about the people.
Plus, like, if it's built out of like the dream and materialism of the victims it lures there, that's
It makes sense.
Put all of that stuff.
Yeah. So does he represent materialism then? And not wanting responsibility of family? The Goblin King.
Maybe. Because he is trying to get her to give in to her desires.
Right. Instead of being selfless for other people.
Yeah.
So it could be. And that would explain all the junk everywhere.
Sarah. Yeah, it's a boss battle.
Here it is. It's the boss battle before the final battle. I always love how Jim Henson does this. He has something that's extremely scary and big, and then he breaks it when you see that it's just being controlled by a tiny little person, which could be also like big conglomerate things, you know, being controlled by like one or two people.
Yeah.
And
it's also just like a reference to Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Totally.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's just like that is such a funny reveal in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. He does that over and over again in this one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same type of story.
Yeah. What's really funny is that, like, people were reading into the Wizard of Oz and were like, yeah, it's about this and this and this and this. And then the guy that wrote it was like, no, I just wanted to write a book that would sell.
Well, I mean, I think that's That's interesting because like I think a lot about that like when I'm like writing or I'm doing art or something. Is that like I feel like I need to be like, oh yeah, the metaphor was there all along. But like really, I think really all you got to do is just write something you want.
Yeah.
And like the academic people are gonna find a metaphor in it for you.
They will find.
And then you can be like, yeah,
that's what I meant. That's literally what happened. Except he wasn't like, yeah, that's what I meant. He was like, I just wanted money, so
yeah.
see you later.
But I think a lot of the great like people, like artistic visionaries, do that. Like I don't know, have you seen Night of the Living Dead like ever or like in a long time?
No.
Well,
I don't do zombies.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the first one, but like, basically.
Wait, is that the one with Bruce Campbell?
No, that's Evil Dead.
Dang.
No, Night of the Living Dead is like, I mean, it's in black and white. It's the first zombie, well, the first modern zombie movie where like full on zombies, but not like voodoo. They're just zombies. But like, George Romero did colorblind casting. He just gave it to whoever was like the best for the role, which was bizarre in the 60s.
Right.
But like, especially like most of the cast is white, but the lead hero character is black.
Cool.
And like, he's the one that survives until the end, where he's shot by a bunch of white men with guns because they think he's a zombie. And so like, he was just setting out to make like a tragic like horror movie.
Yeah.
But like, it ended up being like a social commentary about racism in the 60s.
Interesting.
And like, he was just like, I just wanted to make a tragic, cool, scary movie.
Yeah. But you know what? It's probably one of those things where it is very accidental, but it's so prevalent at that time that it just seeped into it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Kitty cat.
Kitty.
So RPG Village.
I feel like I'm playing Dragon Age.
I know, I'm like a Final Fantasy game.
Let's do this.
The girl.
Guy's comical. So little. Are they peeing too?
You can't tell. That's why they put so many shadows.
Is that his penis?
The little penises.
That's what it looks like. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh. I like that things fell down as soon as this army appears.
Whatever.
Just leave it. It's fine. The minute this happens, why doesn't Ludo just start calling all his rocks?
Yeah, everything's made of rock, Ludo.
Everything. The houses.
There's so many rocks.
Yeah, come on, Ludo. Get with it, honey.
You could just finally have your solo number and just massacre everyone.
It takes him like 20 minutes to be like, oh, I should probably make some rock sounds. Didymus is so foolhardy.
No, I guess it makes sense because he's not the smartest.
Yeah, he's not.
He's super cute and adorable and sweet, but he's not that smart.
Well, he's the one that's supposed to like be the distraction. You know, he's the oh crap, what is it? I can't think of what it's called. He taunts them. In RPG, he'd use taunt constantly. Taunt.
Yes.
Jim Henson's a master of breaking the tension. Because you could very easily get really terrified of this. He's got big dog syndrome. He's like those chihuahuas that think they're huge
Yeah,
dogs.
he's like, my sister's little Pekingese dog. Yeah. Yeah, he can't fit. He's Ludo. Okay.
It's okay. He knows how to open the wall.
Like this fashion look that one goblin has with the ponytail.
The red and the
ponytail coming out of his helmet. Or her helmet. Who knows?
Surrounded.
Yeah.
I was yawning, but Ludo's about to do that. You just shoved bread in their face?
Yeah.
Oh no. He's all gusto.
It's a small window. Just like press something against
I know.
it.
Put the table up on it. Move the cabinet over. Here comes the rocks. So I guess it has to be boulders.
Yes.
Instead of all the rock that he's on right now. Or the rock that the buildings are made out of. It's just got to be styrofoam boulders. I'm all running. Get out of there, guys.
Maybe they're like special troll rocks, like in Frozen.
Could be. It could be. They open up, they're like, hey!
Where are the other trolls? Where are the troll babies?
Hi, we're the trolls. Actually, that could be because Ludo is a troll.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're troll rocks.
Troll rocks. He's a night troll. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's some sort of thing. Whoa, Nelly!
Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa.
Rapper who sang lots of songs in the late 90s and early 2000s. Rapped lots of songs.
Yeah, he did.
Like that one with Kelly Rowland.
Who's your favorite Jim Henson character?
Oh, fuck. What's her name?
Is it Janice?
Yes.
I had feelings.
This is just because she's just always stoned.
She's like, hey.
E-man.
She would have said that if she got smoked.
No problem, man.
Yeah, no problem. You know who my favorite is?
Who is your favorite?
I have a few. I like Rizzo.
Yeah.
I love Rizzo. And I like Pepe.
Wait, which one is Pepe?
Pepe's the little, like, shrimp. Like, he's like a little
Yeah.
crustacean who's French.
You know what other Muppets I really love?
Huh.
The Yip Yip Aliens.
Yeah, they're good too.
Yip, 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 yip.
That's a good one.
Ow. Ow.
that Sir Didymus is just so, like, respectful of her needs. What good friends.
F, I shouldn't have gotten that MC Escher poster.
Now I don't know where to go.
Oh, I love it, though.
Cool. This is my favorite part of the entire show. Oh, wow. Hello. You precious thing. 7 daily spells me. Oh, yes.
For you.
And then all the little girls get pregnant. I move the stars for no one. This is when I got my period as a child. Run so long, run so far. Your eyes could be so cool. This is my favorite part. Watch his face. Like he's gonna throw it at her. And he throws it the other way. Though I do believe in you. They filmed that backwards. The kid dropped it.
They're like, oh, fuck. We have to do something with this footage.
I think they fully expected the kid to drop it.
I know.
Look how sad he is.
Like, I can't sleep with this underage girl.
He's like, this fantasy of me can't live within her anymore.
So that's an interesting conversation to have. Because usually when it is like such a large age gap, like the older male is usually like a magical being.
Yeah.
A goblin king or a wizard or a vampire or something.
It's that power that they have over the young girl.
So is it better or what?
What, seeing it like this?
Yeah, does that make it better?
I
don't know.
I think it makes it safer, if that makes sense. Because it makes it over the top. Instead of it being more real life.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it makes it a little bit more dangerous for girls to watch it. Because they're like, oh, well, older men, they're magical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're dark and mysterious.
They're forbidden.
That's because they're criminals, Patricia.
Yeah. They're on a list. Sex offenders.
Yeah.
That's the list.
Like how you said that like it's a 90s perfume ad. Sex offenders.
Oh, yeah.
The fragrance for sex offenders.
Do you remember that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen? Mary-Kate. Ashley.
Did they?
They had a fragrance that they did on SNL.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley. Oh, here we go. Look, he's so close to being an owl right now.
His bulge is like larger now. It's like, I'm a bird now, so I have a bigger bulge.
What is it, a cloaca? Is that what it is? Listen to him. These are the promises that the powerful older men will tell you. Manipulative. Yes. Get it? Yeah, it is. Material things.
Look, I have a ball that can do tricks.
Yeah.
This is what I'm offering you. Look, I can move it with my hand.
Let me rule you. No. It sounds like it's the opposite. I think she would be his slave. You have no power over me. She burst his bubble. I love that he just throws it in the air. Now it's a normal bubble. Pop. Guess I'll turn back into an owl now.
He was a bird the whole time.
This is my true form. One sexy owl. Bye. She goes up there and he's still not there.
Yes.
She opens it and it's an owl. Or it's
He has a beak now.
You know, he can turn his head all the way around.
Oh, yes.
Oh, goodness. I'm into it. Oh, Sir Lancelot. Someone's been in my things! Been in my room. You know what? This might have to do with that dream that I had.
Which one?
Because I was babysitting. And it was a Jim Henson thing. It makes sense now. I totally know where that dream came from now. Because she's supposed to be babysitting the baby.
You had to travel far and wide for chicken nuggets.
I had to go find a chicken nugget. I wasn't trying to save the kids from a goblin king. I was just trying to get them chicken nuggets. It all makes sense now.
Cats. There's a poster for cats.
Why didn't there was one cat in the alley? I guess that was like Griselda or whatever.
I mean, that's her way into Broadway, you know. It's the play that you don't have to audition for.
Yeah, you just jump on stage. What was Titus's?
Remember?
This is a Kimmy Schmidt thing, in case you guys are wondering.
Yeah, there's an episode in the last season where he discovers that his trick to getting in Broadway is to just jump on stage during Cats. And there's actually no script to Cats.
Yeah.
You just you just introduce yourself as a cat for all eternity.
And then you're in.
Who invited those guys?
I know, I was about to say that. I was like, why are the bad guys there and the naked guys that wanted her body parts?
I mean, I guess, like, I can see why the goblins are there, because she defeated the Goblin King, so, like, his tyranny is over.
Yeah, I guess they're free now. But what about the guys that wanted her body parts?
Yeah, you're not invited!
Yeah, get out. This is my room. I'd be like, I don't want you to know where I live. There's Jareth. He's not invited to the party.
I'm not invited.
He's like, nobody invited me to the party.
Oh, God, I just have to be an owl with an extremely big penis somewhere else.
But look. What, babe?
With power.
Is that the house from the Addams Family?
I was going to say, is that the house from Hocus Pocus?
Oh, it could be the house from Hocus Pocus, actually. It does look a lot like it. Here we go.
Yes. Yes.
I like... Oh, the voice of Hoggle was Brian Henson. Jim Henson's son.
Chunk lady. It's just my spirit. My soul. Junk
Out of
lady.
everybody in this show, you're the junk lady?
Yes.
I'm into it.
I feel like we both have a little bit of junk lady in us.
I think that's 100% accurate.
We're just like, what's this? I need it.
You're not wrong.
What? Is this junk too? You just pick up a music box.
Oh, this is so cool.
Why'd you throw it?
All of this is sparking joy. I can go to the store and like touch a million things, and I'm like, all of these are so great.
Yes.
Oh man. Written by David Bowie, produced by David Bowie and Arif Martin.
Hey, Arif.
Hi, I'm Arif. What a cool name. 'Cause it hurts like hell. I told you, that's the only part of that song I ever sang.
Yes.
Brian Froud.
I feel like, yeah.
Shara Mott. Gutnick?
Ugh.
Hi, I'm Marion Appleton.
So on parts they're called Fireys, and then they're called Chili Downs.
Yeah. There's Junk Lady. Those are all the people
Junk
that
Lady
moved
is
around Junk Lady.
MVP.
Dang. Nipper sticks? Oh, those are those little guys. Little guys that you were like, they're just holding on. The ones that bit Ludo.
Oh.
Fiona Cullen, is she a vampire?
Yes.
New York Puppet Shop.
Faz Fazakis.
Ah! 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 Music editor. Robert Hathaway.
So, how did that movie hold up for you?
Oh, it held up great.
I
still love it.
It's one of the great classics.
Yeah, it's such like it's a cult classic.
Yeah. I feel like it's like The Dark Crystal's kind of the same movie in some aspects.
Yeah, but it's like a darker version.
It's the Darker Crystal version. Yeah.
I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
I picked up what you put down.
Yeah.
Like a master rigger. It sounds like a slur.
Oh. It'd be one of those things that RuPaul would be like, what'd you call me? As a joke.
Shoot me?
What'd you say?
What you said?
What is it you said? Dick Dimbleby.
What does that mean?
Yes.
What's his name? Dick Dimbleby.
He's really feeling it with this part.
Yeah. He's getting it out. He's in front of the choir.
I miss David Bowie.
I know. I just had the same exact thought. It just like crossed my head. He's dead.
I know.
That's upsetting.
It is.
He was such like an advocate for so many different minorities and like
openly bisexual.
Yes,
but nobody really gives him credit for that.
yeah.
Because he's been married to women most of his life.
Yeah. But I mean him and Mick Jagger, they got down.
Because there's an interview of him where this old British reporter's just asking him, like, oh, I used to be bisexual, sure, are you okay? And he's like, no, it means bisexual.
It means he likes both.
It doesn't change. It's kind of the same thing that Anne Paquin did.
Yeah. Oh man, I love her. She's been talking to me on Instagram. And
I know, she's like,
I told Mitch too, and then right afterward I said, I'm gonna make out with my girlfriend. And Mitch was like, okay.
That's the poster I had.
That's the one that got destroyed.
That got ripped in half by my cat.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a poster on Amazon that I want so bad. My favorite line on this entire thing, other than the nothing, nothing, tra-la-la, is your eyes can be so cruel, just as mine can be so cruel. And there's a poster that you can get off Amazon that is the Goblin King's eyes and hair, and it says that underneath it. And I'm like, oh, I want to put it on my wall so bad.
I'm just gonna draw the Goblin King. Okay.
Oh, send it to me. Please,
It's a big floppy goblin penis.
No, you're gonna say donkey penis. On whatever they're called, South Park.
Baby floppy goblin penis.
Having me saying it to me, and then I can be looking up at him wearing a Sarah outfit. Will you draw this for me? Oh. I'd be like. Really sexualize, but when it comes to the Goblin King, I cannot.
I like everyone sexualized are like older rock and roll man,
absolutely,
or like just like weird like maybe even androgynous like
absolutely.
Because you don't like normally find our boyfriend is doing drag.
That's 100% correct, Mr. Tom. Him and drag looks like Anna Paquin. Also, that man can move when he's doing it. I know. Honey. He looks beautiful. I'm not even kidding. I really think androgynous women are gorgeous. In general, androgynous people are really pretty to me. Always thought so. Men wear eye makeup. Thank you.
Yeah. We had some fun in school. The height of emo, where it was still acceptable.
Yes, and it should always be acceptable.
I always wear. I mean, I don't know, chipped off. I just have too lazy, but I usually wear nail polish.
I have one half of a nail painted right now.
Just jam. Gender roles.
Well, here is what boggles my mind. It wasn't until the late 1800s that men wearing makeup became a faux pas. Like it was absolutely normal for men to wear makeup. 1800s and before. I just don't understand why the 1900s was like, oh hey, men can't do this, and women have to shave their legs.
That's been like everything is the devil.
Yeah. Puritans were like, hey. Well, I mean, Puritans were way before that, but still, you know what I'm saying. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's like just gender rules are dumb. Just be who you are.
Wear makeup, but David Bowie in his large package, and we watched Labyrinth because we wanted to.
Yeah.
We wanted to.
Speaking of like 2000 songs.
Of our emo bug days.
I think you trust.
We have commentary on that video.
We do.
That's going to be coming out soon.
It's gonna be right.
We should do a commentary on that one too.
Every little thing.
Well, you know, it's that time of year.
It's gonna be right.
We have to do it now. Yes, please. Thank you. We're gonna do it, guys. We hope you really enjoyed our
It's all over the place, but like this is just it's a fun new thing that we're doing. You just hang out with us at the movies.
Yep. Because it's more fun if you guys can get to know us as just goofing off.
And we can just bring up anecdotes as they come up.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff.
So
like, subscribe, drop us some cash on our Patreon.
If you want to hear more stuff like this,
Yeah, we're gonna have more exclusive things, like individual episodes of things and stuff.
Right. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be fun. We're finding our niches.
Yeah, because it's really fun to us. Because like this is what we do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's stuff like what is it? Something 2000 or whatever.
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery Science Theater. Thank you. And I mean like We can do that.
Anyway.
I know. We do it constantly, so why not just do it for this as well? So we're going to start doing a podcast episode and then a commentary episode. So I hope you guys
Cult classics. And then for like individual TV stuff, that'll be paywall, I think.
Yep, I agree.
All right,
My darlings.
We love you,
And thanks for listening.
Bye.